Finals. You know, it's my favorite race of the year. It's quarter mile. It's what I used to do. I love the 8th mile stuff, but it's cool to do quarter mile sometimes.
John, rumor has it you're going.
Well, we'll talk about we can't say that right now.
John, we're here at World Cup Finals, and I have to ask, what do you prefer, Street Outlaws event or a World Cup Finals event?
Well, by far Street Outlaws, but, you know, I've been coming here way longer than I've been running, you know, Street Outlaws, and it's special to me. I've made it to the finals twice here, broke both times, so it's like the one thing that I haven't been able to accomplish. So this year, you know, we're looking for some huge numbers out of these cars, and last year we made it to the finals. This year we want to take the whole thing home and be able to say that I won World Cup Finals. Listen, some of these import guys are light. They got a lot of horsepower. They don't go the 8th mile as fast as we do, but man, they come rolling on that backside. So we got to be careful. We got to make sure that I run it all the way to the quarter mile before I turn it off. Let's get off the plane. Make the first pass. #1 qualify here at World Cup Finals. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. The place go crazy.
You want to see the power wheelie this sucker did.
Oh, dude, I was looking at the moon for a little bit. Looking at the moon for a little bit.
That was wild.
First place, #1 qualifier, out the box, baby. What's up?
Hell yeah.
John, what do you think about that pass?
What's up? #1 on the qualifier, World Cup Finals. Here, baby.
She ready to rock? And what?
Nice. We got the back. Well, we found out why cylinder 1 was smoking. If you want to look right here, and can you see the little crack right there?
Little problem with that little light right there.
Oh, so that's not supposed to be there.
No.
You are not supposed to be able to see the light?
No, that's how the oil's getting in the motor. So it cracked where the push rod goes into the head. It actually cracked into the port. So all the oil on the top of the head just goes down into the top of the motor.
So on a different one, like if you were to do one of these, no light. And then
If you're watching this Flex Seal, you get a hold of us. It would look good on the side of the car, Flex Seal 2024. We're always looking for extra sponsors.
all right, John, tell us what's going on.
So, Jim says that I can't hit a light, and I every pass here at World Cup Finals, so I think I just got fired. When we get to the next empty case, there'll just be some tape across the Odom. It'll just say Racing, Howe Motorsports.
For rent. It'll say for rent.
For rent. For rent racing. Hey, for rent racing. That's a cool idea. Hey, that's a good idea, Jim.
The second day World Cup Finals for me. It's Saturday. Made a pass yesterday. We were #1 qualifier for a minute. I think we ended up today at 3rd, which is amazing. So we had a little, I don't know, we got a head issue. We had a crack in the head, so we're getting it fixed. And so we're going to make one more qualifying pass today. I think if I'm #3 out of a 16 car field, we're doing fine. So worst case scenario, if we didn't get a pass, we'd still be fine. But we'll make one more today, make sure we can get off the line good, and then we'll be ready for eliminations tomorrow. All this bullshit about John that working his own stuff on the internet.
I look at it like this. If we're having these problems here, we're going to have them in MPK, and we just got to work through them. We got to get past it. So, you know, the guys are kind of browbeat right now because that's all they've done is work. As you've seen, you know, it was all hands on deck. John was in there helping for his first time ever with his hands in a Hemi. So
we got to work it out for us, that's for sure.
You know what they say? Young men don't have to trust. Don't trust you. Trust.
All right, Jim, you're in for tomorrow. What do you got to say?
I don't know, man. I just wish everything had come together. Hopefully we didn't break nothing. Car made a hard move. Of course, it had the wheels up at the 8th mile, so hard to steer it with the front end 3 foot in the air.
Sunday, elimination, here we go. I'm ranked #4, Jim's ranked 16. So the shitty part is we're on the same side of the ladder, which sucks, but you know what? we feel like one of these cars can get in the finals. Last year we got to the finals, we had a fuel leak, so of course we didn't win, but a little redemption this year, get to the finals, and one of us take this thing home.
Getting stronger, this is how legends are made. Above it all, untouchable, a new animal. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
First, and then I bumped right in, and then I just held my foot on the brake. That was the only way I thought I would have a chance, and it worked. So when I light the second bulb, he's got 7 seconds. So I waited and waited and waited and got in his head.
Oh.
And Layla got stuck out there. I just let him go. Turbos have to. Once my second light goes on, he has 7 seconds to spool up and bump in. So I just waited, and he's like, what the fuck's going on, right? So he was looking at me when I double staged. Well, at that time, I went yellow, yellow, boom, boom. And then I deep yellowed. So the top went off, and he's paying attention to my light and not even spooling up.
She got a standing ovation because those shoes wouldn't move out there. Did you
But-
hear the crowd?
But you have to understand that all worked for me. The man up's right. They're looking at her. He's looking at her. He ain't looking at the
Yeah,
light.
and everybody's cheering her on.
We're back again. We can't stay away from each other. What the heck? We raced in the finals last year, right? Yeah. And my car was broken, so he won. So I've got it's just kind of cool that I get to race him this year, and both cars get to run, and we can see who's faster. So the car's really, really fast. Of course, it's a Nissan, so you're not going to level up for that. So may the best car win. Everything, baby. I was praying. Stay together. Stay together. Stay together. Stay together. And stay together. That belt is peeling out chunks of my car down the track. It made it the whole way. It made it the whole way.
That was our best win, John. We're saving that belt, whatever's left.
Yeah, that belt is going on my wall.
John, what's going through your head right now?
Well, A, the belt stayed together. I mean, first round we had an issue that we got through. B, the belt was coming apart on the burnout. But it stayed together for 5 seconds. So, like, I don't know. What was that pass? What did we run?
579.
570 something, I think.
570. So he's
234.
so he's 555, right? So I got to get him on the tree. The tree. How did that belt stay together? It's peeling itself apart on the way down the track. What the hell? We got a brake brand new.
We were like, please
Dude,
stay.
it's peeling apart, and my heart is just like, I shut it off at like the 1,000 because I thought something's gonna go bad. Finals, that World Cup final. This is a good place to be. We had a little bit of struggles, we had a couple first races, but we made it through, did what we have to do to get here, and you know, we're racing a fast guy, so seasoned veteran, so we gotta just go out and do what we do, let the button go, and of course Jim put the tune in, I'll do the driving, and let's get that W. Finals of World Cup final, let's get this thing done. I never saw him, and when I pedaled it, he went by me right at the very end.
A World Cup final recap. How'd the weekend go? I mean, it was a messy weekend. It wasn't simple.
It wasn't simple. First race, my trans broke, so I had to win by bumping in and getting the double light. Second race, my belt was coming apart on the burnout and on the pass. Third pass, we run the fastest car in the world. He turned it up a little too hot, blew the tires off it, got through there. Fourth race, we went to the wall like we did the previous pass and had to pedal it. But at the end of the day, we're here. We're at World Cup Finals. We go home safe, and we made it to the finals at World Cup Finals.